Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So with another online preview coming this Saturday, Games Workshop showed us a very sneaky silhouette for a few of the upcoming models, and we have now had leaked a little preview of what one of these pictures may well be showing. And as you can see, the silhouette that they showed off has seemingly appeared via Potato Cam as this model here, which is almost certainly a new Custodian miniature. And this is kinda cool for a couple of reasons. Not only is it really nice to see a new model for the Custodes, who have up till now really had a very limited and very Forge World heavy roster, so even just getting one new character kit is a very welcome sight. It would of course be amazing to see more new kits for the Custodes, or maybe some of the Forge World resin kits ported over to plastic, but it is at least a step in the right direction and does give the implication that in the next Custodes Codex there is going to be at least one new datasheet. But what is even more exciting is that this reveal not 100% confirms it, but very strongly confirms the previous rumours that we have had of a Custodes and Genestealer Cult box coming in December, with a new model for each and a new codex for each faction as well. And this is really exciting because not only is it confirming some new future releases, which is always really fun and really cool, but on a possibly bigger scale, it also means there is yet another tick in the correct box for the big rumour that came a few months ago now that showed a huge amount of the potential upcoming releases over the next year or so. And so I do really think that we can put a lot more belief and a lot more stock into that list of rumours now, and you can see it on your screen now. And so this is giving us a huge amount of potential teases and ideas for what may be coming over the next year and into 2022 in terms of a big Chaos release, as well as the very tentative, and I think a lot of people didn't really believe it, but perhaps now actually a little bit believable, rumour of squats as well. On the model itself, obviously we can't see much thanks to the quality of the picture, but it is very clearly a Custodes character, and he has what appears to be a Sentinel blade, which will hopefully be getting something of a buff in the new codex because they're not amazing at the moment, as well as some armour which, unlike other Custodes characters and units, seems much more lightweight and in theme with the Venatari squads from Forge World, which has a much more leather and strap kind of theme to it instead of the full-on golden auramite from the regular Custodes squads. So the question of course is, will this guy be rocking something like a 3-up save instead of the 2-up that we're used to, or will he have some different rules that make him more in line with something like the Venatari as opposed to a regular Custodes character? And then on top of this, he doesn't appear to have a storm shield, which is the normal loadout for a Sentinel Blade style model. I have seen some people say that that black patch on the back of the picture on his left hand side may be a shield sort of like just on his back, which I could see as a possibility, but I mean, we can't be sure of anything thanks again to the quality of the picture, so we are just going to have to wait until we get the full model reveal, which will almost certainly be on Saturday, so that we can actually see what his war gear is and what his loadout is, and maybe even what some of his rules will be as well. In terms of what I'm shooting for, I think this is the rumoured Custodes Lieutenant, which was teased a long while ago, so perhaps he is going to be a character and have some kind of unique Sentinel Blade or buffed up Sentinel Blade to give him a bit more killing potential, and then maybe, like we have seen for the Primaris Marines and the Sisters of Battle, a Lieutenant style unit that gives reroll wound rolls of 1 in an aura to friendly core Custodes units. I do think that in general he is going to be very similar to that kind of thing in terms of being something like a Palatine or a Primaris Lieutenant. He isn't, I think, going to be something like the Sisters Dogmata, which was more of a chaplain style unit. I don't think the Custodes lore-wise have much in the way of a mechanic which would fit the chaplain style buffs that the Sisters and the Space Marines and the Chaos have, so I don't think he's going to have any additional rules beyond the reroll wound rolls of 1 buff. I think he might have some kind of extra ability that makes him a bit killier than other lieutenant models, maybe something that makes him into a bit more of a character challenger and a character assassin style model, which would be quite cool. But I do think that in general he is going to be a, not boring per se, but a fairly generic lieutenant style unit. But what do you think of the model, and what other war gear do you think he will come with? Do you think he will have the option for a storm shield, or is he just going to be a sentinel blade wielding character? And do you like his pose as well from what we've seen, or do you think that it could do with some improvement? And I'd also quite like to know what you think his rules will be. Will he be a generic lieutenant, or do you think he's going to have some extra buffs on top of that as well? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.